Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success.
What's up, Chip?
What's up, my man?
Good to see you, man. Thanks for having me,
man. Thanks so much for coming through, man. First off, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. So excited about this episode to have my guy, Mr. Will Sweet, on with us. Man, it's certain people out there that just do things with excellence, and how they move is greatness, and you're one of those people, right? And I'll just kind of share with the story before we dive in. You know, for me, I know he's a mover and shaker, and so for me, I was like, hey man, we'll just do the interview. We do virtual. I know you're busy, yada yada yada. He's like, no man, I'm coming to Houston. I'm gonna come to Houston so we can make it happen, man. And so now, man, he's here, and I really appreciate the effort, the intentionality. And so glad you're here with us, man. We're going to have a great time.
Man, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate you.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to be here in Houston, H-Town, baby. H-Town, we're in the building.
They say it's going down.
Always.
Well, man, first off, I know kind of, you know, when we connected, you know, you shared your journey and some of the things you've been blessed and fortunate to achieve. Man, if you don't mind, just kind of talk about like your background, your journey to now, so the audience will have an idea of who you are and what it is you do.
Yeah, so originally from Jacksonville, Florida, two-parent household, brother, sister, and got a chance to earn an opportunity to play football early on in my career. That was one of the biggest things that allowed me to step into business.
Yeah.
And, you know, graduated from North Carolina at Chapel Hill with honors. We got to throw that out there.
Come on, Will.
Went to college at 17, by the way. Left at 21. Went undrafted to the Arizona Cardinals in 2019. Played with the first round pick, Kyler Murray. And the year before him.
Texas guy,
right? Yeah. Shout out Kyler.
Big time Texas guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the year prior to that in 2018, blocked for Mitchell Trubisky, who was also number one quarterback taken. They got to have the best of the best blocking for him, right?
Let's go.
So I was blessed to play and protect for two first overall picks, or two first overall QBs taken. Were they both first overall? I know they were both first quarterbacks taken, but I can't remember they were the first overall.
Mitch, I know
Kyler was number one.
Kyler, yeah.
And I think Mitch might have been number one.
Yeah, Kyler still got records in the state
that nobody's even close to touching.
Man, it's crazy. Yeah. Like just some of the things, you know, I was coaching at the time when he was playing, and just to be able to watch him and see some of the things that he did for 4 years that he was in high school was unreal.
Yeah. So got a chance to play both of those guys, and then transitioned from Arizona to San Francisco with the 49ers, and then that led me down to Texas with the Cowboys, and finished my career in Atlanta, where I started my post-career endeavors.
That's good, man. So good. Just kind of thinking about the journey, and we'll go into what you're doing, like your post-career stuff, all the cool things you're doing now. Man, you know, a lot of guys, you know, get caught in the, hey, like, ball is me, right? And that's my identity, right? How was the transition for you? And I'll just say, I just think like hearing you talk about your grades, and I would think that I'll just say, like my mom used to tell me as a kid, boy, I don't care if you touch another ball, you better get them books.
That's right.
You know,
that's
so
right.
Like I didn't really understand that until I got into college and got injured, and then I'm glad.
Man, you one play away from never playing again.
One play away.
Always one play away.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, man, my parents, they were always tough on me.
Yeah.
Just to be the best in anything I did, any and everything I did. So at school, sports, whatever it is, being the best son, clean up my room, doing my chores, whatever it is, just be the best, you know. And my parents gave me that flexibility to, that safety net, where as long as you do your best, like, that's all that matters, you know. And only time my parents would really get disappointed if I tell them, hey, I didn't do my best and I got a bad result, then that's the only time they would get disappointed. But if I did my best and it just wasn't the result that we wanted, it was always that grace, like, just learn from it, keep trying. And so I had that safety net.
That's good, man. Well, what are 3 things you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
I would say the first most important thing that I've ever done in my life is make Jesus my Lord and Savior. That's the first and by far the ultimate thing I've ever done. Which has allowed me to naturally reach other goals, such as playing in the National Football League. Since the NFL was created, you can fact check me on this, and this is a really cool fact, that there's not more than 80,000 football players, might be 90,000, 90,000 like football players since the beginning of its existence that have ever put on a helmet. That's from starters to the backups to the walk-ons or whatever. Like it's not been 100,000 players since the NFL first started, right? So I mean, to be a part of that club, to be atop of that 1% of the 1%, is truly a blessing. A lot of hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears, literally. And I would say another milestone for me would be having a successful business. I'm in the rideshare business. Uber is one of my clients. And essentially I provide vehicles for their drivers, right? So just like Airbnb, where you and your family and your friends, you're traveling, you want to sleep in a nice place, you typically rely on a platform like Airbnb. Well, that's what happens with rideshare. That's how I actually got here today. I was in the Woodlands area, flew in from from Dallas last night, and I don't know anybody here, didn't have a car here, so I called Uber, right? So Uber connects you with the drivers in the local area so you can get to your destination. And I'm a supplier. I supply the vehicles for their drivers.
That's awesome, man. That's so cool.
And I also teach people how to get started. So
yeah. And we'll dive into that too, because like you're doing some coaching. Not only are you satisfied with just being super successful, like you're going above and beyond to help others be successful as well. Yeah,
and I think that's where the most value can be created, right?
No doubt.
If you can help others, if you can, inspire, motivate, teach others, that's what it's all about, man. So for me, I just got into the coaching space less than a year ago. Good friend of mine, he has a credit repair company with over 30,000 students, Kia Rankin, and we're business partners together now. And he was just like telling me, man, like you should start coaching, you should start your membership program, and I just gave it a shot. And last year we had no one in our program, and now we have over 260 members in our community that we've helped from all the parts of the country, from Los Angeles to New York to Chicago to Florida, Texas. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. God is good.
Awesome. Yes, sir. So NFL, your business, is there another one that you want to hit on that you're proud of?
I am proud to use my free will to travel different parts of the world. I just came back from Africa. Just came back from the motherland, not the other land.
Come on.
Where if you've never been, you gotta go. Best trip I've ever had in my life. I got some really close family friends there. Shout out to Sam Barrington, who actually owns Treasure Island. Doesn't really talk about it much, but I'm gonna talk about it. It's my friend, damn it. But Treasure Island is all black-owned resort in Ada in Africa. One of the most peaceful experiences you'll ever experience in your life. And they're sitting on so much land out there. It's just untapped land where they only built up maybe a quarter of it. And it's a huge property. So shout out to Treasure Island in Ada.
That's good, man. Just hearing you talk about your journey to get here, some of the amazing things that you're proud of, I would consider that to be hugely successful. So let's hit on success. What is your definition of success?
That's a great question, man. And I don't think it's a cookie cutter answer for success. I think, you know, success looks different from me to you or from us to them, right?
Yeah.
But for me, man, number one, being mentally intact, right?
Yeah.
Having the mental health intact. And that goes along with being happy, right? What makes you happy, you know? For me, I enjoyed competing with football. I enjoyed playing football, but man, if I had one day left to live, I wouldn't be out there running around on a football field. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, it's fun. I love to compete. I love the benefits, but what makes me happy, man, is I love to help people. I love to travel.
Yeah.
I love to eat good food.
Come on.
I love to work out, and you know, for me, man, success is just having a combination of, you know, for me, like I get a chance to decide what time I want to wake up and what time I want to go to sleep, right? I've set my schedule up to, you know, not only be beneficial to others and help other people in my program, but I've got time for myself now to, you know, reset, recalibrate.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, especially in America, I've been to like over 15 different countries, and one thing that I've like noticed about America specifically, like if you're not intentional, like you can just like stay in this like work, sleep,
Right.
sleep. And you know, there's nothing wrong with working and sleeping, but I just believe, man, you know, God created you, you know, more to just barely survive, you know what I mean? And I think once we understand what our purpose is and our passion is, that will take you to the next level to go beyond just working and sleeping or working and sleeping. You'll be able to enjoy, you know, you'll be able to create, right?
Yeah.
You know, by you know, nature, I'm a creator. I'm an innovator, right? We could think of from this conversation, we could talk about creating a game plan and then let's go execute it. Like that's my specialty is execution and creative thinking. And I did like this place right here, this beautiful space right here. Shout out to Jasmine and her family for allowing us to be here. But man, this all started with an idea many years ago, right? And here we are today. So just small stuff like that is important.
It's cool. I love how you talked about, you know, basically being in the driver's seat of your success, right? Man, it's so cool when people, you know, have the realization that like, wait, like there's no limit to what I can achieve.
There's
like,
no limit.
Like, bro, it's on you. It's on you.
It's on you.
Like whatever it is, like you want to achieve and do or be or see or go in your life, like you're fully capable of doing it. Like we're the only person that hold us back from doing anything we want to do in our life.
That's true. And I definitely want to, you know, shout out our ancestors, man, for all the pain, the suffering, the sacrifices that they went through just to give us a chance, man.
Yeah, man.
And, you know, for me, that's where Africa is so special to me, man, because you actually get a chance to do a tour of where we, like, really come from.
Yeah.
The trauma, the trials and tribulations of, like, just getting here to America. I mean, it's
not even the other stuff.
I mean, man, just getting here was traumatizing within itself. But, you know, I just believe that the very least I can do is give it my best, you know. So
that's good. Well, what I want to do now, man, is just I want to throw maybe some words or phrases at you, and if you don't mind, just kind of talk about what comes to mind or to heart when you hear these words or phrases. You good with that?
All right, let's do it.
All right, so let's go. Let's go. Living and learning.
Living and learning. I will say living and learning. And I just spit out.
Yeah, like whatever. Give them some heat, some game that's from your heart, man. Anything that comes up for you.
When I hear living and learning, I would say, you know, wisdom comes to mind.
Yeah.
I definitely think that you only fail when you stop trying. Let me explain.
Come on, give it to him.
Playing professional football, you're going to meet some dogs. You're going to meet, you talking about the best of the best of the best. Elite from all over the country, all over the world, right? Yeah. What I'm saying is you're not going to win every rep. You're not going to catch every touchdown. You're not going to deflect every pass, right? But you only truly fail when you give up, right? You're supposed to learn from your mistakes, whether it's sports, business, life, kid, whatever it is, marriage, whatever it is. You never fail unless you quit. So I would just tell the people, don't quit. Learn from your mistakes. Make sure you give yourself grace. You rest. You recuperate, and you go back out there the next day, and you go back at it.
It's good. All right, let's go. Opportunities bring opportunities.
Opportunities bring opportunities. I agree. However, I also believe that you have to be in a space to receive those opportunities. Not only mentally, but also emotionally, spiritually, you have to be ready to receive those blessings. And I also would say, you got to be careful what you ask for, right? Because you just might get it. Just might get it when you least expect it. Yeah. You can't ask God to feed you and then you complain you got a lot on your plate. Your whole goal is to eat, right? So opportunities meet opportunities 100%, but you got to be in a space to receive them. I would also tell the people to dream big, work hard, and have faith. You got those three combinations, you can do anything.
It's good, man. All right, the last one I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna pause a little bit before I give you this one. I'm gonna lean over and say, hey, Will, this is the good one right here. This is the good one.
This is a good one. Okay.
This is the good one. All right. So the last one I want to give you, man, is legacy. Yeah, I told you. I warned you.
Legacy, man. I think for me it comes down to purpose and passion. Yeah. We all have a legacy. We all have a purpose. We all have passion, and as we transition to the next life, I think that's one of the things that people will talk about the most. Is what was his impact? What was his influence in the community? I mean, you could have all the money in the world and all the nice cars and all this kind of stuff, but you know, who did you inspire? Who did you influence? Right? Who did you motivate? Who did you help? Yeah. And I think when you talk about legacy in the sense of overall impact, that's what it's all about. I'm a part of Next Level Boys Academy. That's based in Atlanta, Georgia. That's actually saving our young black and brown boys to prevent them from going to prison. Yeah. It's founded by Gary Davis. He's the CEO and founder of Next Level Boys Academy. I'm just a mentor, part of his ministry. Mm-hmm. And he's diverted over 100,000 years of prison time for black and brown boys from ages 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and up, where these are nonviolent offenses. These are kids that maybe grew up in a single parent household, maybe wasn't a part of a sports or after school curricular activities. Yeah. And it's tough, man. You know, one wrong decision can lead you behind bars, right? And you got to remember, we come from a system of enslavement and slavery to where, you know, this is just the modern day aspect of it. And yeah, there's rules and laws and regulations, but you know, I shouldn't be facing 20 years of life for my first offense. Yeah. Especially when I didn't harm anybody, I didn't do anything wrong. So I think there's a lot of different systematic racism today in this country to where just because of the color of my skin, I'm sentenced 3 times as more than my Caucasian counterparts.
It's good, man. That's deep too. I think that's lots goes behind the things that you talked about. I think it's awesome when we can live a life where we've achieved, been blessed and fortunate to achieve some things. I think it's our duty to give back and help others, right? Because no significant success is achieved alone. And the big man gave us all special, tools, talents, traits, and we just can't keep that to ourselves. We got to help somebody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Those that are able to receive it, yes.
Yeah, that part. So just like another thing, normally I would close here, but man, I want to dive a little deeper in, because I think that you got some amazing things that you could share with the audience. I look at things, as an athlete, like seasons, right? We all go through, let me go back, we all grow through seasons in our lives.
That's right.
Right? And so, man, let's just kind of like take the journey of the different seasons of the things that you've been blessed and fortunate to achieve. So I want to go like growing up as a young guy, right? Then I want to go college. Then I want to go NFL, and then I want to go now in your business career, your entrepreneurial journeys, right? So like as a young guy, man, what's one lesson that you learned from that has set you up for the trajectory to go to the next step? And then we're just gonna go walk the journey.
I would say, as a young man, I was just always curious.
Yeah.
Just curious to just figure out how things work. I ask a lot of questions because I want to understand it, right? If you don't know, you just don't. If you don't know, just ask, right? That's just kind of like how I was brought up, to where I never ever pretended to know something that I didn't, or people that if I didn't know someone or didn't know something, like I would ask, like, tell me about it. How does it work? Yeah. So I would say just be curious. Curiosity allows you to learn, not just from other people's understanding, but beyond your own understanding, to where you can also learn from other people's success, but you can also learn from other people's mistakes. So where I think what made me be the most effective to where I am today is not because I was just born to be like this fantastic, like perfect individual. It's more so just learning about the mistakes that other people made. It's like, probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, because
I see the result.
Yeah, that is not a good plan.
And I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, man. So I come from a place to where the city is far from perfect. I love my city, but it's an imperfect city. Yeah. And a lot of times, as you're growing up as a young man, you got to pick one. Typically, either streets or sports. And for me, man, I had both my parents in my life, brother, sister. I had no desire or reason to turn to the streets to do anything. I always I was in the sidewalk, right? I was seeing my friends in the streets. I'm like, I'm just stick with football. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. I'm just stick to football. But
that's good, man.
I'll just say, just stay curious, man. Stay curious.
I think just hearing you say that, I think smart people ask questions, and if you don't think you're smart, ask questions. Feel like you know some things. So I love how you talked about just being curious and asking questions. All right, let's go to the high school phase. No, let's go college. College, right? What's one lesson that you learned in college?
Honestly, the biggest lesson I learned that I still use today is maximizing my time, structure. I mean, I went from, just like any other kid, being told what to do, when to do it, how to do it. So we're in college, man, especially like college athletics. I mean, if you 1 minute late, you getting up out of there.
Yeah, and the next person is as good or better.
Oh yeah, so they ready to take the spot. Yeah,
you ain't gonna get another opportunity.
And I was before NIL, so like the scholarship. And a lot of people don't know this. Like, they had full ride scholarships, but you had to get your scholarship renewed annually.
Every year,
Right. A lot of people didn't know that. Yeah. So if you weren't doing what you're supposed to do, like that school was not like obligated to re-sign you to the scholarship the next year. But I would just say structure of time, truthfully, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do so you can do what you want to do. That's something else that I learned. Kind of like the work hard, play hard type of phrase, but more so of a lifestyle. Yeah. That's carried me forward today, where when you gave me an opportunity to come into the podcast of the show and do it on Zoom. I'm like, Zoom, man, I'll pull up, man.
Come on, man.
Just, so I think probably within the next week or so, we made it happen. But if I do what I'm supposed to do, I can do what I want to do.
I love it, man. All right, let's go to your entrepreneurial journey, like where you are now. What's one thing? Because I know within that phase or season, there's some things that you've learned along that journey. Like, what's one lesson that you can share from that?
I would say that every new problem creates a new solution. Let me explain.
Come on.
Let's say I don't have a car, so I got to walk everywhere, okay? The problem with that is I'm tired, it's raining, it's cold, I'm sweating. I have to physically put a lot of stress on my body, right? Now, the solution to that is I get a car. That new solution creates a new problem. Now I got to pay for gas, I got to pay for oil changes, I got to pay for flat tires, I got to pay for parking tickets or license plates and all this kind of stuff, right? So every new problem, there's new solutions, but it creates a new problem potentially in the future. So I realize that in business, if you can solve a problem and create a solution, that potentially may create a new problem. Let me explain. I have a car rental business of my own, okay? But I also provide solutions for people that want to get started. Mm-hmm. So if you're in Texas, if you're in California or New York or LA, wherever, right? You come to my program, we teach you how to get started literally from scratch, right? Once we teach you how to get your own cars and get your own business, right? Now that creates a new problem. Who's going to manage these drivers? Who's going to talk to them every day? Who's going to make sure that they're paying on time? Who's going to make sure that they're taking care of the car and cleaning the car, right? So that's another solution that we provide in-house to where every new problem we have a solution to fix it, and it's almost like you have your own infrastructure, right?
Yeah.
I hope that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense. I think too that depicts the journey of our personal and self-growth too, right? Because I think that it's not like we don't have to strive to like conquer the world. Right, we just got to really just focus in on conquering ourselves, and I think organically when we do that, we eliminate the distractions. Like I don't know what anybody else doing. I'm focusing on these cars, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't know what anybody else doing.
That's a fact.
But I'm helping my people focus on these cars. Right?
I want to dive deep into that.
Come on.
Think about it like an elevator, right? Where you can make or generate multiple revenue streams in one building. Let me explain. Mm-hmm. Like right now today, we're in a studio / podcast / office space /
lots
office,
of things.
yeah, right. So lots of things, right?
Community cultivating,
right? Event space
videos,
/
everything.
right? Music
Again,
videos.
Shout out to Jasmine Jones one more time. The amazing Jasmine Jones. She's in the building, but I'm gonna point to the camera. Shout out to Jasmine Jones. All right, carry on.
To where I think if you can, like what I'm saying is, if you can solve multiple problems and provide a variety of different solutions all in one building, in one address or one space, you can generate more money, more revenue just by helping either the same people or more people doing the same thing in that same building, right? So I think that's what I learned the most in business, that you got to be focused, you got to stay focused, right? And it's a lot of distractions. I mean, shout out to Houston. Shout out to Houston.
Yes.
But you just gotta stay focused, all right? And whatever business that you're in, you can add more value by solving more problems within the same business. So
it's good, man. Well, as we close, I'd love for you to get an opportunity to kind of dive deep. I know you've mentioned, what you do with the cars and all those kind of things, but I'd love for you to kind of, dive deep into that, talk to the people about that, and then also your coaching that you're doing. You know, just kind of mention like where they can go follow all of that, show you some support and show you some love for all the amazing things you got going on.
I appreciate that. I think, you know, my biggest message to anybody and everybody that's watching is have a mindset and a level of abundance. Whatever it is that you want to have in life, there's nobody stopping you to get that or receive that. But you gotta be ready because you might just get it. But I would say click the link in my bio. Follow us on Instagram at Sweet904, SWEET904. Click the link in my bio. So if you're interested in the rideshare space, how to be a partner just like me with Uber, click the link in my bio. We'll teach you.
So good. Well, Will, again, man, thank you so much for being intentional about making it happen, man. Like, and I said this to you. I've said it to you a couple of times, but it means a lot to me for you to say, "No, man, I'm coming through. We're gonna make it happen."
Yes, sir.
Like people don't have to do those things, and for you to say yes and take the effort, man, it really means a lot to me. So,
and I appreciate you, Chip. And like I said, man, I'm the same type of person. I'll book a one-way ticket to Africa. That's just how I move, man. So Houston is it's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy, man. So shout out to Houston, shout out to Chip and Jasmine for having us here today. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, man. Well, there it is. Thanks again, Will. Thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless. All right, bro.
Go get it.